Hello, this is Miss Roxy, and today we're going to talk about the situation in the United States. The United States has become, how do we put it, enslaving people is what they think they can do. Somehow they've come to the conclusion that God has given them the authority to do stupid stuff. We have people that are in politicians that know very little about the Bible, couldn't probably pass basic Sunday school class. Hey, you talk about love thy neighbor as thyself, but they don't practice it. They just keep on with their hypocritical evil doing. And what they're trying to do is they try to call us all mentally ill. You know, that's pretty chicken shit, you know. If you have to call me mentally ill, call me mentally ill. But you know what? I'm not mentally ill. I'm perfectly healthy and I'm a woman. And I enjoy being a woman. And there's nothing that a group of people or a group of women who think that only they can be female. How foolish are they? You know, like I said, look it up. I mean, the Shroud of Turin. XX chromosomes. Jesus was XX chromosome. That makes him a female. But yeah, he was a male. Y'all can't understand that, can you? It blows your little minds. Because your Jesus that you serve didn't care about gender. He just wants to reach out and grab you. You conservative knuckleheads. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all the ones that are mentally ill. You better go get some help. You know, I'm just as religious as you are. You want to play religion games? I play religion games all day. Because I know God and I know what He wants. He wants love, not hate. And you're hating. You're hating. That's all it is. Hating. Why can't you let me live my life and you live yours and keep your personal opinions to yourself? I have personal opinions about conservatives. I don't speak them out. I don't say they're low-life maggots. I don't call them idiots. And I especially don't call them mentally ill. You know? There was two ways that this can be handled. We can become a rebellious nation, or we can become a free nation. Mahatma Gandhi said it best: be the difference you want to see in this world. We are not going to stoop to your level of violence. We're not going to kill you, though we could. I could call every transgender arms. Whoop-de-doo, we all have arms. And the next thing you know, a bunch of transgenders probably going to prison because they had to shoot a cisgender because a cisgender doesn't know where the line stops. They rape, they kill, and every woman blames everything that every lousy, scummy, low-life man has done in the world on me. I have nothing to do with that. I don't rape. I don't care about kids. I don't got problems upstairs. I'm a grandparent and a proud grandparent. I enjoy my grandchildren. I'm normal. I'm more normal than most of you. I don't have no strange fetishes. As a matter of fact, I don't even have sex. I don't even care. You know? And yes, I've had some operations. Do I need to tell you all about them? No. The thing about it is, you gotta realize, if we, the LGBT community, don't wake up and take the reins in our own hands and say that no religious organization or religious extremists, like we're talking about the Muslims, 9/11, we have that same shit here in the United States. We have a group of religious people that are forcing their beliefs upon us. And if we don't want to submit to them, some of them are talking about killing. Death penalty for it. I mean, there's governors and stuff that have conservatives have said all kinds of horrible things, ungodly things, in the name of God, in the name of Christ. Really? Y'all need to repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. You foolish, foolish people. I'm a test before you. You can either hate me or you can respect me. And if you hate me, God's going to judge you for that. And if you respect me, God's going to bless you for that. And it's that simple. because I'm as good as you are. And yes, you can preach your Christ message, and I go to church with you, and I'll pray right beside you, sisters and brothers, but I still am a woman. I go to the Methodist church. I go and I pray to God. The same God you pray to. My God says love. Your God, I don't know where you get this stuff. It's not in the Bible. You just create stuff. Like it says, there's no giving and taking in marriage in the kingdom of heaven. And there ain't nothing to do with gender. Y'all just make all that gender stuff big important thing to y'all. You know, I'm female. This is real. This is not pretend. It's all real, 100%. God blessed me because I was meant to be a woman. And maybe you can't wrap your little mind around that, but I'm happy. And why should I fear you or worry about what you say? Because you're conservative and you're worried about what restroom I use? You know what? I don't even run into people in restrooms. I don't care. It's not a big deal unless you make it a big deal. I don't want to see what you got. You don't need to see what I got. But you might be surprised because what I got looks just like what you got. So there, deal with it. You know, deal with it, deal with it, deal with it. I'm so tired of just this hate. It's time for some love. And I ask my LGBT people to continue the lawsuits and the litigation. In spite of the fact that filled the courts, we still get jurors. And jurors still make decisions. And most Americans are sick and tired of being sick and tired and about worrying about other things. If you want to be prejudiced about somebody, be prejudiced about some of these politicians that are stuffing their pockets with your money. Because when it gets down to the bottom of it, I may be the bottom of the barrel, but you're not very far from me. Heck, y'all are average everyday people. If you don't make less than $500,000 per year, then you're probably in the same boat as me. They don't give a rat's butt about it. Especially when you get 61, they don't care if you die. It's up to you to stay alive. And yes, I don't have the female voice I should, and I'm not as beautiful as I should be, but you know what? I'm 61, by God, I'm still alive. People, let's start loving each other. LGBT people, stand up for something. And if you're cisgender, stand up for me. Because I stand up for women's rights. I stand up for other women. My middle name, Femi, is the first time that women owned land. Because I want to make a point. Women's rights are not right to this day. I'm not your enemy, I'm your friend. I'm not out to hurt you. Just because you've been hurt by a man, don't blame that crap off on me. Don't dump it off on me. And don't let your minds go to the gutters, ladies, and start saying, oh, this is what I think. You don't know what I think. I don't think the same thoughts. I think a lot of the same thoughts you women, oh, is this person going to go with this and that? That's what I think about. I don't think about all this sexual stuff because I'm not interested. So, anyhow, those that support LGBT rights, we need to do something. And I don't mean just walking around and parading, that's good, but let's fire litigation, let's fight back, let's push back before we lose any more ground. Because they got an army coming our way. And they're moving in the tanks, son. And if we don't, I don't care, Mr. Trump, God's got something he's going to do with that man. He's going to fix him. I don't know how, but I know it's coming. So Mr. Trump, you know, you're going to change when God straightens you out. It's you know, it's just a matter of time. And, you know, there's good things you do. There's a lot of bad things you do, too. But you need to think about what you're doing. Mr. Trump, you're making mistakes. You're letting them stupid Republicans that work with you screw you up. Because at least you're not as much tied. And if you break ties with the Republican Party, you'll do a lot better, hon. Because them people are like dragging your butt down. You do the godly thing, treat people like, at least in Trump Towers, you let the transgenders use the restroom. Well, that's all I got to say for now. And I mean, I'm not trying to say any praise to Trump, but hey, he did some things. He needs to help us. I don't think he's as mean and awful as everybody else thinks he is. He does know what's right, and he does know what's wrong. Thanks a lot. I'm Roxanne Jagonic, and I hope this was a helpful speech to motivate y'all in this time of trouble. And it is trouble. We got to do something. Do something. Anything. Just protest, right? Just stand up for rights. Don't let something go unchallenged. And write a story or something, anything. All I'm hearing is bad stuff in the publicity, and it needs to be good publicity. Thank you much. Bye-bye.